So you're in a restaurant, it's breakfast time, and you see this staring at you from across the room.
Not me.
Not Jazz. You couldn't not buy it. Like, you couldn't. Look at that. Muffin.
Nothing.
To CrossFit. It weighs a ton. It's like a baby giraffe. We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Team, before now in the comments you have to write what car does this guy look like he should drive.
This is my tough guy look.
Yeah. Now we go and find out what car he has, Jess. And see if the team get it right. I can't wait to look at the comments.
When I bought it, the comments when I bought it was like, oh, that's an awesome car, my wife has one, or my girlfriend has one. It's like,
Thanks.
I like it.
Found it.
Absolutely, let's do it.
That's alright.
A Toyota i30.
Hyundai.
Hyundai?
Hyundai.
Hyundai i30.
Just let me chuck everything in the boot because we are homeless, so mine's honestly fine.
What? Oh God. Hanging out with games athletes is, you get some of the best stories ever about Matt Fraser. Fraser, I love Fraser more because of this story. So what happened?
Oh, we were just talking about when he came to visit and we did the assault bike workout. He probably told the story better than I did, and he was watching my hands, and I thought it was weird. I can't give his trick away about why he was doing that. But anyway, he was watching me assault bike. We did the first round, and then after the first round, oh sorry, shit, right lane. Maybe you want to. I might have to tell this story like one.
It's more fun.
This when I'm driving and I like.
This is more like life.
No, we'll get this. We'll get it out there. And so we did the first round. It was like a DT assault bike interval thing. So we do the first round. He's like staring at me the whole time, and I thought it was a bit strange. And then he came over. Oh, he came over. Sorry. He came. He asked me how many I got, and then I was like, oh, I got this, and he beat me by a couple of calories. And the next round we're doing more, and he's like starts dropping the barbell, and I was thinking, what's wrong? Like he's a bit of trouble here. And so he's dropping the barbell, and we're doing like the next round he comes over, and I sort of beat him quite convincingly on that round of the bike, and then again in the next round managed to beat him on the bike. And then we went out the front of the gym, and he was just like puking his guts up all over the side. I was there with O'Keefe. We were laughing. All my members were like, I told them I'd hyped it up. I was like, Matt's coming to train, and they're like, this is the best. So they're there, and he's out the front, and he's just like puking his guts up, and they're just kind of walking past, just baffled by the entire situation. He's like, are you good on the assault bike? I said, yes, probably my best thing. And he goes, I wish you had told me that beforehand. But so off the back of that though, it was like we were always going to have to do another workout. And that weekend it was Oktoberfest in the park in the city. So I went to Oktoberfest the night before, and I was out till about 3 a.m. pretty well sourced, and I went to the second day of his training camp, and I had no intention of doing a workout, but he came in, he's like, you got to do this 15-minute AMRAP, and it was an AMRAP of like running, wall balls and deadlifts. And so he got like we got sort of midway through, and I was kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to try and hang with him the whole way. And I was working my ass off, like going almost rep for rep with him, and we got to the last round, and he looks at me when we go out the door for the run. It was like a 400-meter run. Just smiled and then took off and absolutely dusted me. And I got back into the thing, and I was then similarly just puking my guts up in. And I don't typically spew in workouts, no matter how hard I push myself. But I was in the bathroom, and I remember just thinking, like, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you still go and drink beer like this? And then, like, what were you even thinking trying to keep up with the fittest man in the world? So you got me back, well and truly.
That is gold. I just love him more because he's like, you know what? He's the fittest guy in the whole entire world. He's great.
I don't suppose you're good on the assault bike.
But he's just a character, isn't he? Like he's like, it's great.
I feel like at every camp, everyone always asks me who's going to beat Fraser, and I'm always just like, I'm the biggest Fraser fanboy of all time. I'm like, he's the best. Like no one is coming close to him. Like, yeah, but what about this? I was like, he's just a cut above. As an athlete, realistically, he's so damn good, it's ridiculous. It's just a lot of water moving.
You used to surf, right?
I did. Grew up surfing up on the Central Coast where I grew up.
And you also used to save lives?
Yes, I was a lifeguard as well for a few years. Like, did surf lifesaving pretty much since I was 8 or 9 years old, maybe even younger. And then was a professional lifeguard for 3 years. And
so you're like the pro in the water?
I wouldn't say I'm the pro, but I can go in the water. I'm comfortable in the water.
So why did you get beat by Matt Fraser?
He's a much better runner than me, that's for sure.
Team, this is the infamous Bondi Beach.
We made it.
All thanks to Khan. He's been our tour guide for today. He's like an absolute legend. He's just hooking us up.
I said that like Bondi is loads smaller than what you think it is on the telly, but this beach is huge.
Yeah. And that right there is like the infamous pool that you can't swim in today. And I'm pretty glad about it.
I get swept right out of there.
Yeah. So what Khan didn't let us know, even though he drives a Hyundai i3.
Seen every Fast and Furious movie.
He owns a spaceship.
Oh yeah, welcome to my house. It's MTV Cribs, Sydney edition. CrossFit Cribs.
So your first ever regionals, you couldn't drop barbells in your gym that was very close to here.
They're stuck in a room, like what are they going to do?
Oh, sorry, you want my story about the park here? Yeah, so we couldn't drop weights at the gym, and so I wanted to practice dropping weights before I went to regionals, obviously knowing that there was probably going to be some sort of event where I need to do that. So I loaded a barbell and a bunch of plates into the back of my car, and I would drive around the eastern suburbs looking for parks that had a cricket pitch. And so this park here used to have a cricket pitch there, and because the cricket pitch was firm, I'd unload the plates and I'd do like my snatching and my clean and jerking on these like cricket pitch parks, and it was a pretty sick face to like just sit there and watch that out the back there.
Oh.
What are you jealous about, Jazz?
Oh, just tell them.
I just got an invite to the premiere of Aquaman with Jason Momoa. He's going to be there, so it's pretty sick.
Gutted.
If you guys extend your trip to the 19th of December, I'll get a +1.
Yeah, I'll be there.
What was your favourite part of the games?
This year?
Yeah.
I really liked the row. I really liked when we had to mentally wrap our heads around sitting on a rower for a marathon. That was cool. That was a really sick event.
And who's this guy next to you? Like, he's just turned up, he looks pretty cool.
His name's Dennis Dubois, the Inked Baguette.
That's it, you know it.
The Inked Baguette.
Yeah. Single, ready to mingle, huge fan of the vlog.
Oh, shut.
He's been messaging me, counting down how long it was for him to finish actually the day of work, saying like, where are you guys going to be here? Where are you guys going to be at this time? Where are you guys going to be at this time?
That is actually not true.
I'll show you message.
That is not true. I've got it.
There we've been Is it on now? By the Margot Robbie lookalike?
Yep. Saying about you getting confused for her. There was a thing yesterday she was tagged in, and I had to literally double take and be like, wait, that looks fucking gem.
Yeah, you can put it on your story. You're a weirdo.
It looked like you. Ash wrote back. Oh no, Ash liked.
Barbecue base on a pizza.
No, I like tomato.
Depends what kind of pizza.
Yeah, if it's a meat lover's pizza, I'll go barbecue. But every other pizza, tomato, and never a white bechamel base. That's just disgusting.
Do you put
You're crazy because that's great, especially like truffle.
Oh.
White truffle base.
Oh.
Nah.
Pineapple on a
We always
pizza.
share pizza.
No way. Pineapple on a pizza is sacrilegious.
I don't mind mind it. I like pineapple, can eat it on a pizza, but I don't
our
eat ham
pizza
and
tastes
pineapple
very
pizza,
different.
so
If you had to be stuck on a desert island with 2 games athletes.
can porter and can porter.
Zeke, because he also loves a beer, and James, because he also likes to surf.
Would you ever grow dreadlocks?
Nope.
What about a man bun?
Oh, I think the hair's growing long at the moment. That's why I've got the hat on. It's
I
like,
really like Thor, so really he's just trying to like fulfill my fantasy.
yeah, which is to be Chris Hemsworth.
Best place in the world?
Wow, best gelato in the world. Absolutely. No contest.
Smoky protein looks amazing.
The consistency is perfect. I love it. The best gelato I ever had before this was in Rome, and it was a Nutella one, but then this place is just unbelievable. I had cookies and cream and yogurt caramel. Woo! Unbelievable. So your diet, I mean, do you follow a diet plan or?
I had during the season a nutritionist, and so he helped me out with some diet stuff because I wanted to dial that in for this season, but just walked into a fault. No, I don't. I just eat intuitively, man. If I feel like I'm getting heavy, I'll clean up my diet. If I feel like I don't have energy or I'm getting weak, I'll eat more food.
And you enjoy life?
Yeah, if I feel like eating something, I eat it. More often than not, I will eat like reasonably good food because I know that that's going to make me feel good and it's going to feel me well. But
When guests are in town?
or even if I just feel like, if I'm like, man, I've eaten like a good breakfast, a good lunch and whatever, but I feel like a bag of chips or I feel like a chocolate bar, I'll just go get it. Like, I don't think twice about that sort of stuff.
I love that. That's how you should.
Oh, they were so nice. Such lovely people.
God damn, we keep meeting these lovely people.
Just such nice people everywhere. You bloody Aussies.
Yeah.
So bloody lovely. They have Cadbury's Dairy Milk with sea salt kettle potato chips in it.
What?
They have-
Crisps in chocolate.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how much of a good dude Khan is. Insane. Just so normal. I wish I had a couple of beers with him. We went out and ate gelato. He took us around the city. Super cool. Felt like we were hanging out with one of our friends today, who's just also super fit at the same time. He's our favourite CrossFit athlete we've ever met, along with everyone else that we've ever met. So I honestly thought that we were just going to go and just have a bit of breakfast and train with him. I didn't realise it was going to just take us around all day. Like, he showed us everything in a day. Now, this place, we booked it and it has like a rooftop pool and it's open for another half an hour and a rooftop is heated. So I've got my swim shorts on.
We've got 25 minutes, come on.
Yep, let's go and check it out.
Look at them quads. Oh, what are those? What are those quads?
Top floor. Oh.
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, this is too fancy for us, Jazz. Too fancy. Oh my goodness me. We're through the door. It's all to ourselves. There's no one else. There's no one else. Yes. There's no one else here. Yes. Yes. Look at this though. Let's get in. Look at the city. You can see the bridge. Shoes. What's up, Jess?
I think a rooftop pool.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been in a rooftop pool before.
No.
This is just practice for Singapore.
Oh, this is so cool. Mental. Absolutely. Oh. And it's a heated pool. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You're shivering, babe.
Yeah, I'm cold. I'm freezing.
Of a white Christmas with every Christmas card.